Let me tell you the brutal truth. If you're broke, it's not because of the government. It's not because of your boss. It's not even because of inflation. You're broke because of you.
Part 1, the root of being broke.
For things to change, you have to change. And that hit me like a freight train. Because for the longest time, I was waiting for my job to pay more, waiting for the economy to get better, waiting for someone to notice me and give me a shot. But here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. If you're broke, you don't have an income problem. You have a philosophy problem. Success is something you attract by the person you become. That means if your bank account is empty, it's not just about earning more. It's about becoming the kind of person who can handle, multiply, and respect money.
Part 2, money follows value.
Here's the second brutal truth. Money doesn't care how hard you work. It only follows value. You can work 14 hours a day digging ditches and still be broke. But you can spend 1 hour solving someone's big problem and earn more than most people do in a week. The world doesn't pay for effort. It pays for results. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. That changed how I saw everything. I stopped trading time for money and started trading solutions for income.
Part 3, the real reason you're still broke.
Let's be real. A lot of people say they want to be rich, but they're doing everything to stay broke. They binge Netflix instead of reading books. They complain about bills, but never create extra income. They party on weekends while someone else builds their business in silence. Your choices are writing your bank balance. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. Sounds simple, right? But it takes guts. It takes owning your laziness. It takes admitting that comfort is killing your growth. And most of all, it takes doing things broke people refuse to do, like budgeting, saving, investing, learning.
Part 4, discipline is everything.
You can't out-earn bad habits. You can't out-hustle lack of discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Think about that. You have dreams, right? Big ones. Maybe you want to retire your parents, live free, travel the world. But there's a bridge between you and those dreams. And that bridge is built brick by brick with small, boring disciplines. Waking up earlier, tracking your spending, learning a new skill, saying no when your friends say, let's go out tonight. That's the unsexy stuff that makes people rich.
Part 5, who you spend time with equals who you become.
You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look around. Are your friends broke? Complainers? Victims? Then guess what? You're next. But if your circle is leveling up, talking about ideas, investing, building businesses, reading books, you'll start leveling up without even trying, because proximity is power. I realized I didn't need rich friends in real life. I could borrow their mindset through books, podcasts, videos.
Part 6, don't wish it were easier.
Here's the raw truth. Being broke is easy. It requires nothing. Just do what everyone else does. But being wealthy, that's earned, that's built, that's crafted with intention. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. So I stopped wishing, I stopped hoping, and I started working on me. Because when you get better, everything gets better. Your habits, your confidence, your bank account.
Part 7, the power of philosophy.
I used to think money was the answer, but Jim Rohn taught me something deeper. If someone hands you $1 million, best you become a millionaire quickly, so you get to keep the money. It's not about the money. It's about the mindset that can handle the money. Broke people win the lottery and go broke again. Rich people lose everything and bounce back stronger. Why? Because real wealth is internal. It's who you become, not what you have.
Part 8, turning point.
There was a day when I'd had enough. I looked in the mirror and said, you've been blaming, whining, making excuses, and where has it gotten you? The day you decide to take responsibility is the day your life begins to change. That day was my turning point. I threw away the victim mindset. I picked up books. I started tracking every cent. I stopped watching TV for hours, and I worked on me every single day, dot.
Part 9. Final truth, you can change it all.
You may be broke right now, but you don't have to stay broke. You don't need more luck. You need more clarity. You need more discipline. You need more philosophy. And you already have the one thing that can change it all. You. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That is the game. Because when you do, you won't just make money, you'll keep it, you'll multiply it, and you'll become the kind of person who never goes broke again. Your new life is waiting. All it takes is a decision.
Optional call to action, YouTube. If this hit you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a fire in the comments if you're ready to break free from being broke. Let's build together.